third. Throw gets him 2 down.
Third baseman number 2, James Chen.
Next for Seattle, Jay Chen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and here's a drive. Deep left field, and the long ball's going to bite him for the 3rd time today as this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left as they pile on. It's now 6-0. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Gardner there to put it away and finally put it in. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, number 25. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-2. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Wolf backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Judge is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting, second baseman, Ken Shea.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ken Shea. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he misses again, 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Tan, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Victor Wolf.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Didi Gregorius will be next. This is line to left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Gary Sanchez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0.
1-1 to count.
The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Sento Salter comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Tanaka hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher's winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Lou Yabu. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. No hits to this point. Tanaka gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in now, Jay Chen. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 61. Now batting, left fielder, Leo.
Standing in now, Leo.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it.
0-1 the count. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Up and in for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Is a heater in there for a strike. Hicks leads off first with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he is in there.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance, and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Number 25 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Count now a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ball even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Ready for another shot now, Brett Gardner. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he takes strike 2.
Throws him with a high fastball there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yanks strand a pair. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Into the box now, Ken Shea, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gregorius moving to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Jason Tan.
Number 1, Jason Tan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Mariners leave 1, and here's big Aaron Judge. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Ling will do this himself, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Salter giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 2 out, nobody on. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 25, Mark Zepchinski.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Into the box now, Victor Wolf. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Double barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Center fielder number 8, Santo.
Into the box, Santo Salter. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Standing in now, Mlb as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Turned on down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Jay Chen will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Leo, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And they will smartly make sure this stays foul, so he fails in his attempt there and becomes the second out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2 and 2. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Chen at second with 2 down. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Hicks. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. Moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Neil Walker as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field.
Waiting on it is Henniger,
and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle, number 62, Eric.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Goodell, a California-born ball player. He was a 24th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail big. It's 9-1. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Ken Shea. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The catcher, number 1.
Ready for another shot now. Jason Tan. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Line drive to left. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Shortstop, Victor Wolf.
Digging in to try it again. Victor Wolf.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Base hit into right center. Tan is on his way home. The relay throw, and now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 25. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way, and a neck-high fastball that time. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 drilled to the left side, and there's his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Nick Vincent takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Nick Vincent.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. He comes across to score, and the gap shortens, but still plenty of work to do.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip and is able to drive it deep for a couple of bases and an RBI.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees,
Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Gardner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
now batting, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorian. His career history with Nick Vincent. He's 2 for 3. He's taken him deep once. 4-1. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
3-0 to him now. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Salter sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Yanks played a run on the Gardner double. 9th inning coming up from Yankee Stadium. It's now a 9-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Santo Salter. They'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance, Mlb. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is line to left. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Third baseman number 2.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jay Chen. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2. And he might really want to get inside.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Edwin Diaz takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now, and after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Salter on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. He's 1 for 5. In the air to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders, from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The M's jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robert Ling earns the victory on the mound. Masahiro Tanaka was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.